see what's happening. Let me do this.
You will
There you go.
answer my questions as usual. One for yes, two for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you... Good. He's ready.
What was that about? Is it loud? I feel like it's loud. Maybe it's just for me. Whoa. Nah, I think it's good. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 7:30 a.m. What is this? Welcome to the FDI. You're assigned to the operator program. Please read the following documents before proceeding. I gotta read all. Welcome to the FDI operator program. Shut up. This is a secure monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Sharing of any information from the terminal with unauthorized personnel is forbidden and also subject to criminal prosecution. What is the operator program? The operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, blah blah blah. As work, agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor, dispatcher, blah blah blah. Okay, Mike, transfer one.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
Sorry, I'm not following.
What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else.
Oh, come on.
You understand?
No,
right?
Mike, you can. Mike, you can. What are these answers? Like, of course, Mike. I mean, Director Trench? Sure. By the way, how much does this pay? Of course that one.
More than your last job, I can tell you that. Well,
Okay.
I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Shut up, Mike. Shut up, Mike. Whoa, he went offline fast. Who are you? Savior Skinner. No, shut up. Shut up. Okay, fine.
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
I read the welcome document, sir.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help...
Yeah, what do you want, Savior?
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
I look forward to the challenge, sir.
Patching the agent through now.
Okay, do that. Who the... Yes.
Operator Tanner, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy.
No.
Okay? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary.
Cool.
Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar, and some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
What did you say his name was? Sure, not a problem.
Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good luck.
Yeah, do that. Wait, what did she even say? I didn't listen. My big dead on arrival is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at a close range around 2 a.m. just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got surveillance footage from the bar. And, right, Cam. Wait, they're not gonna show him getting shot. Okay.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis. Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
But maybe this guy.
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long, and to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Oh yeah, definitely. What was this guy's name? Henry Jenkins. Henry. There's no Henry here, is there? Henry. Nope. What about the car? Who's the car registered to? Its owner is Ray Wells. Is Ray Wells on here? Wait, am I overstepping this?
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
I should be able to.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next step is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Just doing my job, agent. Just being the biggest douchebag there is.
Not bad, Tanner.
Savior, shut up.
But not bad either. I'll contact you later with your
Yeah, do that. Do that. I'll do better next time. I mean, do so. What do you mean, not
No need
bad?
to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
Shut up, Savior. Shut up, Savior. FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 5:32 p.m. Oh, this is late compared to the other ones. Fred Smorkinski. Oh, I can get Sonorish. How? Real name, I know. What do you want, Xavier?
Tanner,
Yes.
I need to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Okay. Who was the operator?
That's none of your concern, Tanner.
Oh, yeah, sure, Savior. Who are you? Well, hello to you too.
God damn it! Who are you?
Who am I? Who are you?
Great! Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time.
Bro, I got your IP. You don't wanna. You don't wanna do this. I got your IP. Can you tell me about the case, agent?
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
She's on the list. Little green man.
Look, I think it's bonkers too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
Yeah, lucky you. What am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
What if I don't find anything?
Oh, you will. I'm telling you. I got a nose for this kind of thing.
This guy hates me.
Do it myself because I don't have direct access.
Oh, boo.
Program. No combination of words could possibly convey the love I hold for it in my heart. Here are the files.
Finding consistency. Desert. Okay. Shut up. Camera. What's that? Why can I not? Oh well. Phone recording. So she went here, just magically disappeared, and then she just magically appeared here. Okay. Can you tell me? Sorry. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert, out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or to take photos. Photography is a sort of hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Agent Walker points to the camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? Holy shit. I gotta read all this. Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Mori. I remember that it's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. Oh, it was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO, and then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. And then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes. They were there, all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw the silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white, entirely white, antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing, just whiteness. What do you think they wanted from with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was scared, I couldn't think straight. They were asking me questions over and over, about kind of questions about my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, and there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped on my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurts. Can you tell? Was anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I walked in a dry field. My head was throbbing. Drugs, blah blah blah. And the story. Okay, it doesn't help me at all. But I want to know why I cannot scan this. And why was she on the list? Well, one of the inconsistencies could be that her name is on this list. No?
That's weird. Well, okay. I'm not sure how it can help me, though. There must be something else. Something undeniable.
Something undeniable. Maybe the fact that there literally is a UFO in this picture.
Yeah, that's the photo I think is problematic. I don't believe in intelligent life outside our planet. I don't believe in intelligent life on our planet. But we gotta be more specific. We need proof that something's off about the photo.
Okay, maybe that. I don't know, what do you. Wait. These pictures were taken at two very different times. "16 days after her appearance."
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared. Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Oh, here. Oh my god. Right here, Agent Walker.
All right. Now check this spot out.
Like he's supposed to know where right here is.
Sweat my goddamn
What? Oh, the system crashed. Right when he was about to say balls. Whoa. What the? Hacked by. How? He was on the most wanted list. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? I know many things about you, Evan. What do you want? It's simple. I want the truth. What are you talking about? Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? You spotted her, right? Dot, dot, dot. Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? Don't you find it a little curious that her name happens to be on this list? I'm also going to assume you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 102 has been reported missing. Have been reported missing. Did you kidnap them, Hal? Don't be ridiculous, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Well, catch you, Hal. Oh my god, Savior's calling me again. What do you want?
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
Ooh, should we tell the truth or lie? Let's lie. My computer just crashed.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
I don't want to see you tomorrow. I don't want to see you tomorrow, Savior. You're annoying. Power up. No, I don't want to. You know what? Ooh, this is kind of creepy. Cat! What's happening? Are we inside the microwave? What happened to the cat? What is happening? What is this? Evan's apartment. 6 a.m. $7:22. Took you an hour and 22 minutes to get to the job. That's crazy. I swear if Savior calls me. Oh, Mike. What up, Mike?
Val? So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
Actually, I think it went pretty well.
Alright. That's what I like to hear. Sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And, just keep plugging away, okay?
Thanks, Mike.
You, Evan.
Thanks, Mike. Oh my god. Savior. Hold on.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Of course, Supervisor Skinner. Now, can you leave me alone? Oh my god. What do you want?
Morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Ray who? Ray Wells?
I say you had a long first day too. Wells is the shooter who killed Henry Jenkins at the bar. Using his
Right.
license plate number obtained from the video
Mm-hmm.
So I checked out the address you gave me,
Mm-hmm.
but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what?
What?
Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage
No
the
way.
next morning.
No
Shot
way.
point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's
Oh.
the good news.
Oh.
The bad news?
Ooh.
I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird,
Ah.
but part of it is missing.
Sorry, I was changing. What did you say? What part is missing?
Well, the most important part. The part where Wells is shot. Anyway.
Is it too loud? I don't know.
I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
What are you sending me now? Parking. Cam. There's a lot of nothing happening. Nothing I can do about it. Too bad. Who even is that? Ray Wills, okay. Is that his car? What are you scanning? The light? Is it? No. No, 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 no. Savior.
Find
No,
some
Savior.
video operator, analyze it and show it to Agent Pendle by clicking on the objective and then on the image.
No way. Stating the fucking obvious.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out. Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Do that.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
No. No, I can't. There's no way you just took that photo.
45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway.
Oh, it's a police
Thanks for your
officer.
help, operator.
Alessandra,
Appreciate
you did it.
If
I know
only
you
we had
do.
all of the
I know you
footage.
did. What?
Anyway, I should get back to the scene.
Shut up.
Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Find out more info about the killer. Okay. Hal! Hello, Hal. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that you think, one that I think you'll find interesting. Go on, I'm listening. No, I need your help. I can't do anything illegal. You won't be, apart from working with me, the world's most wanted hacker. Panuka use also. Yes, she can. You could be her knight in the shining armor. Evan. Listen, I have access to the garage footage, all the footage, and it's pretty spectacular stuff, Evan. So, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. It'll help you if you help me. What if someone asked me about this? Ask you how you got the missing footage. Just say the analysis software stored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? We have a deal, Hal. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my script. Starting Demon 666, okay. Alright, the missing footage. Okay, shut up. Hal. 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 Hal, out of my way, Hal. I can't do anything. Wait. Wait, I actually cannot do anything. What happened? He got run over or what?
I see that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later. But go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Magician never reveals a secret. You know what? A magician never reveals a secret.
Huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Don't mention it. I'm just better. Hal did everything. I'm just taking the cred. Now, about that Evan. Go ahead, Hal. I'm listening. Good. Now, we're going to connect it to another FDI agent. Her name is Catherine Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What's this all about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Timing sounds a little strange.
Well, it gets worse. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time and precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
How do you know it's not an accident?
Go ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
I don't have the clearance level.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
How can I access their case file?
You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Hal, how can I access the call files? Funny, I was just working on this very thing. So, it looks like I can't give you direct access to the file. But, I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that'll get you in. Just type this.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Mm-hmm. .60. Now it works. No. So cellulose, wood, gasoline.
I knew it. Faulty wiring might... You know what? This was no
Ask.
accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
What are you going to do now?
Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
How so?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually, I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really.
She was just a decent person. A decent person wanted to find her missing husband. I found something else out too. When Sacha disappeared, she was 3 months pregnant. She was always singing to the baby. And the thought of her raising the child on her own, after everything that happened, it got to me. And then one day, she and the baby were suddenly gone. Someone killed them, Operator Tanner. Someone killed me and her baby.
Are you still there?
I don't know what happened.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, Operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Good luck, Agent Andrews. So you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. The way the FDI has handled the cold case, it's strange, don't you think? It does seem suspicious, yes. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what they're hiding. Or why. Look. I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FDI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI? Okay. I'm so sorry. But I didn't have a good reason. I've literally no idea how. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get the reward, but it's too late. You're in too deep. Mike!
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Oh, sure, Mike. What's this about?
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
I want to catch up on that case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
Absolutely, Director Trench.
I'll talk to you later.
I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI. I used to work there. What to do now? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Oh, Barry's calling me. Yeah, what do you want?
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
This is still Operator Tanner.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yes, Agent Walker.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right? Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
The desert heat?
I found that too, Tanner. But no, that's not what I meant. I
See,
found
you found it funny.
stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
How many corpses are out there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
They found a body and a skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Well, I can try.
Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield.
Roswell?
Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
What does that say? Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins.
The subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Maybe there's a clue in there tied to the girl.
Oh, you're so smart, Xavier. So smart. Gabby Mills. That must be her. Who the Is there another Gabby in here? Gabby Bruce. That looks more like it.
How did you find this, Tanner? Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Ah.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Oh, you mean this list? Quinn.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
The database to see if I can find a pattern there.
There's no way it's gonna be that easy, right? Oh my god.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's that?
They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now the second disk password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
In the end. Oh my god. How the fuck was I supposed to figure that out? My confession. Hearing this means I'm no longer living. And I'm being buried in the driveway with the other subjects. I implore you. Yorkshire Masterwork and one who can make things right. My name is Quentin Spence. I was head of operations at the facility. I'm writing this letter because I'm about to resign from my job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the Desert Bureau site with all my belongings as a short punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we have done supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found others too. Every person buried here in the Science Project Eve test subject. He was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter while our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning. And I will see you that we went too far, and I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the world. Yeah, You have found this document, but perhaps the content of my lab coat pocket remains undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the flop disk. Maybe they assumed the flop disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this.
Don't let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Take care of yourself, Agent Walker.
No, look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions. He's going to expose us all if you don't rein him in. Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
What up, Mike?
Morning, Evan.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay?
Feeling a little stressed, I take it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I am. It's this job. It can be a real killer. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
Maybe you can bring your wife this time.
Oh, right. Well, you know my wife, Evan. She's not exactly a social butterfly, is she? Bye, pal.
Barry!
Operator Tanner, that you?
Still me.
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No, of course not.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
What do you mean?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a goddamn operator program.
What do we do now?
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
I mean, he was holding a gasoline thing. A jerry can.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy? Would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
I just need the magic word, Agent.
Oh,
I'll find the code for you.
Let me see if this works. All right, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner. Well, let
Hey,
me
my
see
bad.
if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why do you say that?
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Something else I can do?
While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
What exactly am I looking for?
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, all right? Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation? Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What
Ooh.
the?
What did he find? He just sent me a file.
You see what I'm seeing, Tanner?
Connie
Looks like
Moore?
our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient.
Was she hiding this from us?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
So what do we do now?
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Sure thing, Agent. Hey, wait. Oh, take it easy. Don't contact Pendle. What? Why not? Why not Hal? Agent Walker, though really grumpy, is right. There's a mole in the operator program. A hairy, stinking little mole, Evan. Who do you think it is? I don't know, but I have a plan to find out. A plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. A 2-for-1 Hal special. The ghost, who is that? That's what I'm calling the guy who doesn't appear in your databases. Good name, don't you think? He murdered Wells and set the fire to the biome facility. I'm pretty sure he killed Mia Cole too. Go on, tell me the plan. So Walker told you that a team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's now at the FDI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here, just like the name on Jenkins' list. The evidence room is behind a closed network that unfortunately I can't hack into. So what's the solution? If we can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the hidden evidence visible again. And if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him, or her, to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. What's phase 2? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with agents Pendle and Walker. I'll talk more about that later. By we, you actually mean Yes, Evan. I mean, I can't get into the evidence room. Not yet, you can't. But just give me a second. Okay, I've hacked that accreditation server, giving you access permission. It's go time, Evan. So I just use my badge. You just use your badge. Now, shop, Evan. The things I do for you. What? Authenticate? Now what? Yes, it's me, Hal. Phew, your badge worked. Wait, you weren't sure that it would? 50% sure? Don't hate me, Evan. If you can access this computer, can't you make the evidence visible? You can't access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing that loaded from the global FDI network. You'll have to access the files and look for the hidden evidence on your end. You'll have to work a little, Evan, sorry. I don't see the files anywhere. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do something on my end, actually. Just a sec. Okay, just update your credentials. You should be able to see the files now. Look in the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again, then come back here. The evidence is visible again. I just had an idea. The list on Henry Jenkins. Don't you think it's time we finally discover the name that's been redacted? I mean, it's sort of driving me crazy. Find the appropriate case file and see if we can revert it to the uncensored version, then come back here. You know, HRL. Love that sound. It's like you won the evidence room or something. Alright. Hit you, but act natural. Weapon. What took you so long? You said act natural. The drive looks a little damaged. Probably from the fire. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tampered with it too. Looks like it's going to take some time to recover the files. In the meantime, check out Jenkins' list. See what the name they redacted. I'm kind of nervous. Sasha Cole. Sasha Cole? Mia's husband? And his name is Circle. That means what, Hal? If what Agent Walker said about the Circle names is true, then Sasha Cole is still alive. Does he know about Mia and the baby? I hope not. Anyway, the hard drive has recovered some of its files. That's fortunate. Look, there's a file for Sasha Cole and Connie Moore. Both are password protected. Let's focus on Connie's folder first. See if you can find a way in. Sorry, Evan. You're gonna have to work a little more. What? It was Jenkins' badge number? Older people and their passwords. Anyway, nice work. Now, let's finish setting the trap. I'm guessing there's something in Connie's file we can use to trigger the Mo and lure the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding in. A piece of information. An address maybe? Something. What in the world were they doing to Connie? But this address is perfect. I didn't read it. Evan, given the messed up things Jenkins was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. Now what, Hal? Now it's time for phase 2. We have 2 agents looking for the ghost, Walker and Pendle. Time we put them to use. Let me check something. Okay, Agent Pendle is closer to the lab. Contact her and send the address. Whoever's monitoring communications between the agents and operators will see it. I'm putting Pendle in harm's way. I should send in a whole team. What about contacting Walker? I'm putting Pendle in harm's way. She's a big girl, Evan, and she won't be alone. Go ahead and contact Skinner so you can contact Pendle. I'll get back to you later.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
I have information for Agent Pendle, sir.
What kind of information?
No. Agent Walker has an update on Pendle's case.
All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
Operator Tanner, what can I do for you?
I have footage of Wells' killer committing arson via case Walker.
Wyatt? You're kidding.
Via case
Okay,
Walker's work.
so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Actually, yes, I got an address linked to Jenkins.
To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it. Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo.
I think it's Jenkins'
I see.
laboratory.
Well, I'm on my way.
Laboratory.
I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this guy.
Be careful, he's dangerous. The headquarters, Washington DC, 2:55 p.m.
Tanner, I'm at the lab.
Great, talk to me, Agent.
The door was unlocked, actually. It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. They left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Wells' killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me. Slowly.
Agent Walker?
It's locked. What did you do? Hands up. Turn around. Turn around. Hands on your head. Hands on. You okay?
Walker, we have a problem here.
What'd you do? Open the door now.
It's not opening, Walker.
Open the door now.
Operator, you there?
Talk to me, Agent.
There's a bomb. This bald-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb. It's my third day. The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down. You gotta help me here.
Just hold on, Agent.
Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
We need to defuse a bomb.
Stay calm, Tanner.
Pendle,
Okay.
Pendle's
what do you
locked
think?
in a room with a bomb.
Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
Okay, what do I have to do?
I'm sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow
Okay,
the
send it.
instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
Understand, sir. What? What does the bomb look like?
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
What? What CF 11.2, 11.2, 11.2? About the bomb. Tell me about the wires.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has two wires, a red and a black. Two wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. A red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
About the bomb. Shit. Tell me about the power. What kind of battery is it?
I don't really know. A single battery pack? I think. Wait, it says 9 volts, 0.3 amps, 2,000 milliamps hour.
Fuck. It's a battery, it has 2 wires. One red, one black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, one red, one black. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. So 2 red, 2 black, 2 green, 2 yellow. Shit. 9 volt, 0.3 amps, 2,000 milliamps. This is supposed to, if the device has explosive module. Tell me about the explosives. What kind of explosives are
I'd
they?
say gasoline. Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Why would personas tick? 1-3, 1-3. Fuck. Um. 3. Describe the bomb again.
There are some wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display.
Keypad. Keypad. Fuck. Tell me about the numpad. How many buttons are there?
One for each digit, and an enter and a confirm button. 12
What am I
in
doing?
total.
About the bomb. Tell me about the display. What is it showing?
The time left. What do you think?
I'm stressing. What kind of display is it?
I don't know what type it is. The numbers are made of little bars.
It device has a physical label
7 of them. Is
on the
that
back
important?
of the
We don't
controller
have all day,
module.
operator.
About the bomb. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. What? Fuck. You get all the green wires. Get a wire. Fuck. From the numpad. Keypad. Get the green wire.
All right, I'm cutting it. Oh,
Fuck.
Why on God's green earth did you cut that wire, Tanner? You should have made sure more modules were correctly disconnected first. You failed to identify the bomb's correct archetype, and now Agent Pendle is dead. Firefighters are on their way, and Agent Walker has safely evacuated with his arrest. He's transporting that SOB to the FDI. We'll question his ass first thing tomorrow. You better believe it. Now go home, operator. I think you've done enough for today.
Well, what was I supposed to do? I didn't understand anything. I'm not an actual FBI agent. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so for some reason here, I just stopped talking, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover here to read what Hal says in this part right here. I saw what happened at the lab, Evan. I'm really, really sorry. We got the ghost, but that's not how I saw our trap unfolding. Are you okay?
I let the pendule down, Hal. It wasn't your fault, Evan. You didn't have the training to handle that. I'm sorry to have to ask this is of you right now, I am, but we have another situation on our hands. Seriously, right now? I know you've been through a lot lately, but we're so close to finally getting some answers. So, after you proved the fire at Mia's wasn't an accident, Andrew jumped back into the case. And after certain evidence finally finished being processed, she spotted something. Something she missed before. There was a bug in Mia's apartment. Somebody was watching her. That's really creepy. I'll spare you the technical details, but in examining this bug, I found a second video feed. It turns out this feed is routed to the same destination as the bug in Mia's. Whoever was watching Mia is watching this other feed too. I'll patch Andrews through. No need to enter a command. No longer needed. I found another back door.
I told you we'd be working together again, didn't I? So I guess Hal has filled you in. The deal is this. If we can find out who's watching these feeds, we can find our mole. But first things first. We need to identify the person being watched in this second feed. Can you help me, operator? Thanks, Tanner. Okay, here's the feed. Hal told
I'm
me
not
that
talking because
Sheriff
I'm
I
mad
had
that I
to
couldn't.
text in, press this, and then...
I'm mad that I couldn't defuse the bomb. I'm pissed.
All right. You should have access now. Send me the name of the person via the human DB as soon as you have it. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Is this my house? Oh, like that.
Yeah, right, Tanner. Wait, you're kidding, aren't you?
What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea. You have to believe me.
What is going on, Hal?
I don't know either, Evan. This doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you're wrapped up in this. Really. But you can trust me, Evan. You have to trust me. Look, I'm going to prove that you can, okay? I'm going to prove once and for all that I'm on your side.
And to prove once for all that I'm on your side. The fact you're being watched means you're not on their side. I know that now. Remember the file in the trash? You can unlock it by using Alice as the password. Go ahead, Evan. Alice? It's because I have trusted you enough to reveal my true identity. My name is Alice Truman, but you know me better as Hal. I was an operator in the operator program. You're a woman, Hal? All the best hackers are. I go by Al in the real world and Hal here in the cyber world. Who exactly is them? They are known as the Organization, a shadowy group whose influence runs deep throughout our country. Or country? Throughout the world for that matter. I believe they're the ones who founded Jenkins Project Eve. And I believe they're the ones who are watching you too. I trust you, Hal. I know you're scared. I'm scared too. But we have to keep going, Evan. We have come so far. Speaking of which, I found more or less where the feed of your apartment. It ain't an app. Like I can't speak anymore. And where does it end up, pal? It's ending up at the FDI headquarters, Evan. Someone in your building is watching you. What the hell's going on? The signal is behind a closed network. Looks like our mole is an FDI superior. But I can't learn more from here. You're compromised. So we'll have to send Andrews in from her branch office. We'll sneak her into the part of the building where I think the signal is ending up. I'll contact you when she's there. Your head must be spinning, but sit tight, okay? I'll try my best, Alice.
The people who were watching Mia are watching you?
Yeah, I guess so.
What is going on? And the feed is ending up at headquarters? Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Still, I am. Okay, I'm on my way, Tanner. We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's what I'm hoping for. What do you want, Barry?
Operator Tanner.
Agent Walker.
You all right, Tanner? You sound kind of funny. Look, I'm down here in the basement with this guy, you know, Mr. Not in any of our databases. Real piece of work, let me tell you. And there's a bit of a hiccup. He says he'll talk, but he'll do it under only one condition.
What's the condition?
He says he'll only talk to you. You gotta do the questioning. My 2 cents? This guy, I mean, he's a real pro. We won't get anything out of him unless we play ball. That's just the way it is.
Me? Why me?
Beats me, Tanner. Personally, I think no name might be a few fries short of a happy meal. But if you talk to him, maybe we can find out who this guy is. Why he's been doing, you know, what he's been doing.
Of course, I'll do it.
I'm putting the phone down between me and our little friend here.
Hello, Mr. Tanner.
Who are you?
Listen, I have a deal for you. I'll answer your questions, but you have to answer mine. And I will know if you lie, so don't.
Why should I answer your
You
questions?
don't have to, but I think you will. I have a feeling you're full of questions. So every time you answer one of my questions, if I feel you've been honest, I will answer one of yours. Why don't we try one? I'll start. Do you know why I wanted to talk to you? Specifically, you, Mr. Tanner?
I have no idea.
See? You told the truth. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, you can ask me a question. Go on. I'm ready.
Whoa. What is your full name?
My name? I have no name. My previous identity was erased when I started doing what I do. Even if I gave you my old name, you wouldn't find it in your database. I've been expunged. They are quite thorough. Now, who is Mike Trench, Mr. Tanner?
My friend and operator program director.
Ah, I see. Your turn, Mr. Tanner.
Why did you kill Ray Wells?
Ray Wells?
The man in the parking garage.
Right. I hired him for a job. I needed to kill Jenkins, and I didn't want to expose myself. He was an easy target. An addict. A junkie. Someone willing to do just about anything for a few dollars. We agreed to meet in the garage once the job was done. There, I killed him, and erased the surveillance tape so that nothing could lead back to me. Or so I thought. What do you know about Sasha Cole?
I have to tell the truth.
All right.
What do you know about Sasha and Mia Cole?
I know that Sasha Cole is missing, and that I killed Mia Cole by setting fire to her apartment. She was digging around, asking too many questions. At the time, my mission was to ensure the investigation of Sasha Cole would hit a dead end, go nowhere. I don't know anything more about this subject. I only know what was necessary to do my job. How did you come to retrieve the missing footage from the garage?
Hal retrieved it for me.
How? That's really interesting. Now you can ask me a question.
What do you know about the Project Eve?
The fact that you're even mentioning its name means I failed. The goal of Project Eve was to develop a means to alter personal memory, plant new, false memories, and erase old, real memories. Quite valuable. It was started and led by Dr. Henry Jenkins, but it was cancelled after there was a leak. There were over 100 test subjects in Project Eve. When a subject died, which often happened, the subject was buried in the desert, out by Dryfield, at the DFBD. That's all I know about Project Eve. And do you know Hal's true identity?
Yes.
Sorry? What? We'll talk about this later, Tanner.
What's Hal's name?
It's my turn to ask a question.
You're right. It is.
What is your objective?
My main mission is to cover up any canceled projects. What is Hal's true identity?
I won't tell you.
In that case, I think we're done here.
I'll take things from here. Come on, let's go, Mr. No Name. Back to your palatial cell. Tanner, you and I'll talk later.
Tell me if you learn anything. Andrews is in the building, Evan. Are you ready? As ready as I'll ever be. Alright, she's in the elevator going up. She'll be calling you soon. In the meantime, let me bring you up to speed. Our goal is to access the server room on the 11th. But first, Andrews will enter a technician's locker room on the same floor to grab a key. With the key, she can enter the room and we can find out who our mole is. Wait, why the server room? Once Andrews plugs in the server device that I gave her, it will give us access to every subnetwork in the FDI. Wherever the source of this video feed is and whoever's behind it, we'll find out there. I can ask Mike for his help. No, I know Mike is your friend, but we have to handle this on our own. Contacting Trench will bring too much attention and alert the mole to our presence. This is our last chance. I understand, it's now or never. Andrews has memorized the floor plan, but let me give you access to the security cameras to assist her. Enjoy the peeping. One last thing. What? No matter what happens, no matter what we find out, thank you. You're not such a bad operator after all, Evan. Maybe even better than I was.
Tanner, are you there?
Oh, Catherine.
Okay, I'm on the 11th outside the door. Not gonna lie, I'm a bundle of nerves. Breathe, Catherine, breathe. You see me, right?
Yes, I see you, Catherine.
Oh no. Bad news, Tanner. The code Hal gave me isn't working. Not the start I was hoping for.
Stay calm, I'm on it. code doesn't work. Damn. They must have changed it. Okay. Change of plans. Send Andrews down to the 8th. Your floor, actually. No code is needed to get inside. From there, you'll guide her to the emergency stairway, which she can use to go back up to the 11th. Got it. Get on to
What?
the 8th.
That's the operator floor. Can I bring you a coffee or anything? Sorry, I tend to make bad jokes when I'm nervous. Okay, on my way.
Okay, I'm sending you the floor plan for 8th. You'll have to guide her.
Okay, I'm back down at 8. Just one problem. I don't know this floor, Tanner. But I guess you probably do, right? Anyway, I'm in the entrance, doing my best not to look suspicious. But it's hard when you're basically waiting in a pool of your own sweat. Where do I go?
To the door to your left.
Alright, I'm in a hallway now. There's a door straight ahead. There's a hallway to the right, and one to the left. Where do I go, Evan?
Take the hallway to the right.
Okay. Okay, there's a door at the end of the hallway. 2 doors on the right. 1 door and a hallway on the left. Where do I go now?
Take the hallway on the left.
Gotcha. The hallway's a dead end. That leaves us with a hallway to the right and 2 doors. Do I take the right door or the left door?
Left.
All right. I see the door to the stairway. Phew. I can breathe a little easier now. Okay, I'm heading back up to 11. Follow me on the cameras. All right, I'm back at 11, outside the stairway door. What do I do? I assume I can't knock.
Catherine's at the stairway. A door. Just a second. I'm checking something. Okay. She should be able to use her badge. Use your badge.
Okay, I'm in the hallway, en route to the locker room. Looks clear. Follow me on the cameras. Someone's coming. Game on.
You can go now. Why did she walk like that? She's like limping. Well, where is she now? I can't see her anywhere.
Okay, I'm approaching the technician locker room. I'm not hearing any noises from inside. That's good. You gotta be kidding me. The locker room needs a code too. I know it's the FDI, but this is excessive.
I'm on it. Need a code for the locker room. Unfortunately, I can't figure that out from here. You and Catherine will have to figure that out on your end. Are you serious, Alice? I am. I'm not in the FDI network. My actions are unfortunately limited. And if I use my usual methods, it will end up exposing. That's why they changed the code. But I have an idea. I'll connect you to the logs system, giving you access to the logs. You and Catherine will try different codes and check the logs. You should be able to reverse engineer to find the correct code. I think of it as a game. You can use the notepad if you need to. Now enter the following command in the terminal. 3512.
That worked. Okay, I'm going in. Are you following me on the camera?
No. Am I supposed to? I don't even know. Oh.
I'm in. Alright. Time to find the right locker. Should be this one. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute to pick this. In the meantime, make sure the path to the server room is clear. It should be, but just check.
Someone's out front.
What? Okay, well, make them go away, Tanner.
How do I do that?
I don't know. Ask Alice. She's good at repelling people.
Someone's in front of the server room. What? I guess floor 11 and changed their seating configuration. Send me the person's ID. I'll see what I can do. Rebecca Davis. Give me a few seconds. And then play along, okay? Sure. Why are you calling her?
Rebecca Davis.
This is IT. Your computer has an issue.
Oh, who am I speaking to?
Matthew Smith.
Matthew Smith? Really? Because on my end it says Evan Tanner. Why does it say Evan Tanner when your name is actually Matthew Smith?
I'm replacing him. The system's lagging.
And you said you're from IT? Is that it?
That is correct, Mrs. Davis.
Because on my computer it says you're an operator. Right here beside your name. Why is an operator working in the IT department?
They need a little help, ma'am.
Well, that makes sense. They are often severely understaffed. And cranky. You know, I just thought of something. Usually when I deal with IT, I deal with Chuck Beatner.
He's out today. He's out
Really?
sick today.
In the 10 years that I've known Chuck, he has never missed a single day. Not once.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
like the Iron Man of the FDI. But can we just put a pin in this talk of Chuck for a second and go back? You said you spotted an issue with my computer. What was the issue?
Unusual activity on your computer.
Unusual activity? To be honest, the only unusual activity is this conversation that you and I are having. And why does it have to be dealt with right now? During normal working hours?
It could pose a security risk.
Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the situation. So, what would I have to do to fix this issue?
Take a break, okay? I'll take
Take
care
a
of
break?
everything.
That's going to be hard. I'm working on something, actually. Cafeteria finance report. You'd be shocked to learn how much the FDI is spending on tapioca pudding. How long do you think this would take to fix?
Just a few minutes, ma'am.
Just a few minutes. Well, in that case, I think I'll stay here and read my magazine. It's a new magazine. It has that nice new magazine smell. Know what I mean?
Actually, it could take a long time.
But you just said, look, maybe I'm overreacting, but little alarm bells are suddenly going off in my head. So just to be safe, I think I'll go report this interaction to security in person. I'm sure you can understand. Have a nice day.
That's not good. Well, get away from her desk anyway. True that she's on her way to security, but we'll have to worry about that later. If we have... Rebecca's gone.
Who? Never mind. Anyway, it's taken me forever. But I've almost picked this lock. Are you watching me? There, finally. I got the key. I'm heading toward the server room. Should be there in a few seconds. Follow me on the cameras.
I don't fucking see you.
I'm in. All right, time to plug Alice's device in. Okay, it's plugged in.
Andrews has plugged the device in. Okay, let me check. It's working. We're finally going to find our mode. FDI threat level alert code red. Intruder detected on the premises. This is a lockdown. And stay at your desk. Remain calm and report any suspicious activity. I understand.
What's going on, Tanner?
That's a security alert.
Am I spotted?
I don't know. Well, this is not good. Is Andrews compromised? No, she'd already be in cuffs if that were the case. Make sure Andrews stays put. I've almost found out who our mole is. It's not for you, keep going.
Okay.
Here's our mole. Al, you there? That's what the security is for. To stop Hal. Oh, never mind. Who is the FDI's mole? I'm not sure you want to know, Heaven. Of course I do. If I tell you, I'm afraid of what you might do. Tell me. It's Trench. Mike? I'm looking for proof. Relay the news to Andrews. It's the director.
Trench is working with them. And this goes all the way to the top.
I logged into his computer and found something. What? I'm reading an email. It says, Project Operator enters Phase 3 and such a call is ready. If you need to consult the folder, the password is B21P1SC, sincerely Dr. Jenkins. No. Such a call. B21P1SC.
Is it running? Okay. This is Dr. Jenkins here with control session number 24 for the patient Sasha Cole. The patient is under trichlorohydrin and has received 10 cc's of FMP 1138 Mark 5 2 hours before the following session. All right, let's begin. You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand?
Wait.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are you currently restrained?
What?
Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner? Good.
What?
He's ready.
The ghost has escaped and killed Trent. That's the reason for the alert. He's coming for you. Get out of there. Do you understand me? Mia. Run. Oh shit. Am I actually gonna have to do something? Run! 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 Oh shit!
Do you know who I am?
Run! Run!
Do you know who you are?
Shit! Run!
Are you Evan Tanner?
Oh shit! He got shot. You shut the camera. Video feed. FDI parking too. Oh, we're seeing from Alice's perspective now. Tanner, we've lost him. Tanner? Oh, Skinner. What about Andrews? And are we exposed? She's working with Tanner. I haven't heard from her, and I don't think so. I told you this would happen, Alice. We should never have included him. Ghost has used Evan's badge to get to the 8th floor. He wants to wipe all evidence from his computer. We have to stop him. I'll warn security. I'll update our contact. Understood. Frame 1, connect to Rise and News Private. I have good news and bad news. Good. We discovered that Trench is their mole. He's been working for their organization maybe for years. The director of the FBI, incredible. And the bad? One of my contacts was killed in the process, and the ghost escaped. Are we compromised, Alice? I don't know. I'll keep you in touch. Savior, are you there? Sorry, my hand slipped. I'm here. Video connect FBI at LA and supervisor. Computer alert. Computer identity and localization compromised. Alice Truman, so that's your name, is it? Go fuck yourself. Yes, that's your name, alright. You should have left well enough alone. You should have left well enough alone, Alice. These steps are all your fault. I didn't kill them, you did. I'm nothing but an instrument, Alice. As I'm sure you'll soon end our connection, I'll say farewell. I look forward to meeting you one day, Alice. in person. Or expose contempt for. Understood. Well, we tried. Launch new protocol. What about the FBI? FDI. Alice Helen Truman. Reward of 1.5 million. FBI operator Evan Tanner, double agent, killed his supervisor in cold blood. Horizon News Agency office accidentally burned to the ground in one day. FBI agent Barry Walker shot dead at the moment before testimony in biomedical trial. FBI director takes own life amid allegations of double agent recruitment. FBI agent Catherine Andrews sentenced to life for espionage after captured in FBI server room.
He longed to see, but feared to tread. Chaos has no